Have you ever feel discouraged about something? I have. Stay tuned for more information on how to get over it. Hi everyone, this is Barbara Velez. Welcome to my channel. Remember that my passion is for you to be successful in life, but also if you're a leader in your workplace or in ministry or a business person, I would like you to receive tools for success for this season. I want to encourage you today because sometimes we get discouraged. Have you ever felt like sluggish, or have you gone to an event and get out of there and felt like you lost your time, like you got discouraged about something that was being discussed? I have experience those things, but sometimes we need to change our focus, and the first thing that we need to do when we feel like that is assessing why are we feeling like that, understanding why or where the frustration is coming, so we can address those emotions that we are having at that time. It could be that something that was said trigger a memory. It could be that something that was said offended you in some way. So you need to assess the situation and understand where those feelings are coming from. Once you have understand where those feelings are coming from, you need to deal with those. Sometimes we need to assess frustration that comes in many forms. Sometimes we need to address fear or invalidation that also comes in many forms. Sometimes we need to understand that maybe perhaps we were having a bad day and that it's okay. But whatever the situation is, you have to put a name to it and deal with it. When dealing with these things, you need to understand that you most likely will not have the ability to deal with it completely, but a good practice will be to have a notebook or something where you can brain dump how you're feeling and brain dump everything that had happened that day, so you can get it out of your chest and address the things that you found out when assessing the situation. And sometimes you can address it in the moment, or you can come back in the near future when you are more clear in your mindset and address it. But the important thing is to remove it from the detach it from the emotion so you can deal with it. Sometimes we also get frustrated because we feel like we are not having a great impact in what we're doing, and we get discouraged about things, or we get discouraged because we were expected to be addressed in a certain way, or we were expecting something that didn't happen. Learn that sometimes our expectations are not things that we should guide for us by, or we should measure ourselves by. It's good to have expectations, but if those expectations are not met, you need to understand that that's not your fault, and you need to reassess, was your expectation about something completely realistic? Were you expecting something that wasn't appropriate for the setting or for the situation at hand? Those questions need to be answered. And other thing that I want to tell you, sometimes we get discouraged because we work and we don't take breaks in between. So it's very important that when you feel like that, you look back at your week, maybe at your month, and think to yourself, have I taken the breaks that I need? Have I loved myself enough to stop and do something for myself, something to be refreshed and re-energized. And if that is the case, just stop what you're doing and plan for a moment, a little refreshment time, take a break, assess your week or the things that you need to do in the following days, and build in some time to get rest, to re-energize. And this doesn't need to be expensive or super duper plan. It could be going out in a walk to kind of like change your setting. It could be getting a luxury bubble bath, or sometimes exercise help. If going to the gym, do some exercise, doing something different that is out of the ordinary, that takes you from the routine. If you're a person that will love to go out, go window shopping. That doesn't cost anything and will get you some ideas, especially if you're a project person, to work on some projects that you have neglecting at home or at work, or maybe do something for you. Okay, so I just want to give you some pointers, because as we grow and as we move forward in life, in our families, in our businesses, in our ministries, in our workplaces, we sometimes get discouraged. But remember, you just need to put that emotion or those emotions in perspective, understand why and where are they coming from, and deal with those emotions and reframe your mindsets as you move forward. Every day will bring a new challenge, but you have the capacity, if you don't get stuck in those emotions, you have the capacity to deal with those, change your mindset, and reassess the situation so you can move forward. Just know that whatever you are doing in any sphere of influence has an impact, and what you are doing does matter, it's important, and even your presence in certain events or activities that you feel like you did nothing but wasting your time have put a block for the next level that you are going into. Also, it's very important that even though that you feel like you glean nothing through it, that you look closely and be appreciative of the time, effort, and energy the people took into the event. When you change your lenses and you reframe your mindset, you are able to glean something and to learn something from another person. The mere fact to be appreciative of what we have been given and the time and effort that we have been given will open our hearts to receive the very thing that we felt neglected in the first place. So I hope that this have been something that you could use in your daily life. Remember, if you are being blessed by these videos and you enjoy this channel, please share that in your platforms, or if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to this channel. Don't forget to hit that bell so you can get all the notifications and you don't miss anything that is happening on any of those videos. I guess that this is all for today, and we'll see you next time. God bless you.